This morning, more fallout for the New York City psychiatrist who told an audience at Yale about her fantasy to shoot white people.
I had fantasies of unloading a revolver into the head of any white person that got in my way, burying their body, and wiping my bloody hands as I walked away relatively guiltless. With a bounce in my step, like I did the world a favor. White people are out of their minds, and they had been for a long time.
She later said that she got a bounce in her step. Here to react, former professor, Dr. Carol Swain. Professor, this is not an isolated incident. This is on college campuses everywhere, right?
Yes, there is a dangerous double standard that allows racial and ethnic minorities to engage in hate speech without any consequences. And this has been going on for years. And what I've always noticed is that the universities seem to reward the ones who make the most outrageous, the most hate-filled statements. It's been that case ever since I've been in academia. White people seem to like to be entertained by minorities like this. And I mean, not all white people, but the ones on university campuses that make the big decisions.
Carol, I gotta tell you this. She later tweeted this right here. She says, laugh out loud, looks like everyone is in a tizzy about fantasy dreams, but not actions. You know, the problem with this is the country is deeply divided. And part of the reason the country is deeply divided is because of academia. They're putting fuel in this fire.
Yes, and the problem is that this woman, she should be reported to the New York State Board of Health or the Connecticut Board of Health or wherever she's from, I believe New York, and also the professional boards. I mean, she should not be practicing medicine. What she says matters. And so there are lunatics that may be listening to her speech right now that will go out and act on her fantasy. She has planted that in someone's mind.
I'm so glad that you brought up the board. We didn't get a statement from them, but we did get one from the School of Medicine at Yale. This is what they said. Quote, to emphasize that the ideas expressed by the speakers conflict with the core values of Yale School of Medicine, we added the disclaimer, this video contains profanity and imagery of violence. Yale School of Medicine expects the members of our community to speak respectfully to one another and does not condone imagery of violence or racism against any group. Doctor, the last thing I would say on this is, why do we continue to fund these higher education institutions? I mean, I know you value education, but until we start speaking with our money, they're going to continue to do stuff like this and the indoctrination that's on the campuses.
Yes, and that statement should have ended the career of that doctor because she is unfit to practice medicine. And we also should be concerned that even Harvard University educated physicians are talking about using racial preferences in the treatment of patients suffering from heart attacks. They're going to give preferences on the basis of race. This is ridiculous. It's unprofessional. It's un-American. It's probably illegal. If not, it should be.
She didn't just fantasize about doing this act. She felt comfortable telling people about it. Doctor?
Planting it in their minds. She's a psychiatrist. She knows what she's doing.
That's exactly right. Thanks, doctor.
I'm the violent one. I'm the crazy one. I didn't see that coming. Oh, wait, I did. I began my talk by saying that if I start talking about race in this way, I'm going to be seen as the crazy, psychotic one. And white people just followed my textbook like a script.
Well, with 5 holes in their brains, what else did she expect?
Facts, truth, facts and truth.
And the truth shall make you free.